Oh, okay. Hi. I guess we've started. Okay. Hey, everyone. So let's continue with our lesson. Okay. All right, great. That worked. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with our lesson. And we were actually going to read. We went through all of these post-it notes with the different locations and their meeting times and schedules. Now we're going to get started on exercise B. And it says here, talk with your partner, write times for the signs, then share your information with the class. Now, obviously, sorry, let me fix that. Okay. This is not going to exactly work because we're not in the physical classroom. But let's go ahead and read what this says. What time does the park open? B. How about 9 a.m.? No, that's too late. How about 7 a.m.? Okay, and it closes at. So what you should do is look, maybe you can find your city park hours and write what your city park hours are here. What time does it open and what time does it close? And then if you have any other activity, like you see here, it says free music. Sometimes you can go to places for free music. And the start time to the finish time you have right here. Also, if you have free English classes or other activities that you can think of, write times for these two right here. And then we will go through this. So you should have already done that. So actually what I'm going to do is pretend that that's what we're doing right here. So let's go ahead and do our city park hours. Okay, so let's say our city park hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Let's say 10 p.m. every day. Okay, then free music. You could say 7 p.m. 9 p.m. on Sundays. Then you have free beginner English class. And we could say that that is at 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like some of us already do. All right. Okay. So now that we have some times in here, let's go ahead and look back at this. As you can see, I moved myself up here. All right. So for our city park hours, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. So let's go here. What time does the park open? How about 9 a.m.? No, that's too late. How about, and for our time, we say 8 a.m. Okay, and it closes at 10 p.m. All right, now let's go to free music. What time is the free music? So the answer to that would be, well, you could say, how about 6 p.m. No, that's too early. How about 7 p.m.? Okay, and it closes at 9 p.m. So do this exercise with someone at home, and yeah, all right. So let's move on to our next page, page 82. And let me move this up a little bit. That's as far up as it will go. Okay. Let's stick around right there. Okay. So we're now on page 82 in the student book. And page 82 in the student book is all about review. It's all about review. So let's go ahead and listen to exercise 1. Okay. And before we listen, let's look at the questions. You know, these boxes are kind of covering up all the stuff on page 82, and we will gradually see what they are. But before we listen to exercise 1, let's look at this right here. It says, read the questions, then listen and circle the answers. So what are the questions that they have under here? They have these 5 questions. Question number 1, where is the DMV? Question number 2, what is the address number? Question 3, is the DMV between the coffee shop and the grocery store? Is the DMV between the bank and the coffee shop? Is the DMV across from the hospital? So let's look at the questions again, because when we listen to the audio, these are the questions. I want you to pay close attention to what the audio says so that you can answer these questions. So the questions are, where is the DMV? What is the address number? So listen out for where the DMV is, what the address number is. Is the DMV between the coffee shop and the grocery store? Or is it between the bank and the coffee shop? And is it across from the hospital? Pay close attention to what the audio says. Okay?
Review, Units 5 and 6, page 82, Exercise 1.
Excuse me, where is the DMV?
It's at 515 Broadway. It's between the bank and the coffee shop.
Oh, on Broadway. Across from the hospital?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Okay, so now let's listen one more time. Okay, let's listen one more time and then we will answer the questions.
Review, Units 5 and 6, page 82, Exercise 1.
Excuse me, where is the DMV?
It's at 515 Broadway. It's between the bank and the coffee shop.
Oh, on Broadway. Across from the hospital?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Okay, all right. So now we've seen the questions, we've listened to the audio, so let's look at the answers. Okay, so number 1, where is the DMV? And number 1's answer is on Broadway. Okay, on Broadway. Number 2, what is the address number? 515. 515. Number 3, Is the DMV between the coffee shop and the grocery store? No, it isn't. Where is it? Is the DMV between the bank and the coffee shop? Yes, it is. It is between the bank and the coffee shop. Is the DMV across from the hospital? Yes, it is. So now that we've seen the answers, let's listen to it one more time with the answers showing. Okay?
Review. Units 5 and 6. Page 82. Exercise 1.
Excuse me, where is the DMV?
It's at 515 Broadway. It's between the bank and the coffee shop.
Oh, on Broadway. Across from the hospital?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Okay, so that was pretty easy. All right. Okay, good job. Let's move on to our next lesson. So this next one talks about Kate's day, right? We're talking about Kate's day here. I'm going to try to put this someplace where it doesn't get in our way. And this review is all about using at, in, on the corner of, between, across from, knowing when to use first person or second person or third person with our verbs. And so what we will do is we'll first go through each of these, and then we'll read the whole thing together. Okay, we'll use this to practice our pronunciation for this week. All right, so the first sentence says, Kate is very busy. Repeat after me. Kate is very busy. She's a wife, a mother, and a volunteer at the library. Now you have two choices here, either in or on. And they already give you the answer, which is in the morning. And if you remember from our lesson, for using a part of the day, we use in. In the morning, she. Okay, so here we have the second person, and our verb is to have. But the second person use of have is she breakfast with her husband. So our answer is she has breakfast with her husband. She has breakfast with her husband. Next, blank 8:30. So this is a specific time. And if you remember, when you have an exact time or a specific time, we use which one? At or in? Use at. At 8:30, she, again, second person she, okay? Take or takes. She take the children to school or she takes the children to school. If you said she takes the children to school, you are correct. Very good. Okay. Her house is blank, and then you have 10th and Pine. So these are two different streets. Two different streets. So when you have two different streets, are you on two different streets or are you on the corner of two different streets? You are on the corner of. So if you said her house is on the corner of 10th and Pine, that is correct. The school is blank the post office. You have either across from or between. Now you know that with between, you have to have two different places. You can't be between one place, right? So in this sentence, we only have one place. So if you said the school is across from the post office, that is the correct answer. Number 4, Kate volunteers. Why did I say number 4? That was weird. Next sentence, Kate volunteers on the library? At the library. If you said at the library, very good. And then here you have to from for number 8 and 9. So what do you say? At the library from 12 to 2. From 12 to 2. At 3:30, she get her children or she gets her children. At 3:30, she gets her children from school. The family, this is plural now. Well, I take that back. Family, even though family is a group of people, the word family is a singular word. So you still treat this as a second person singular. So the family eats dinner at 6. You have a part of the day in the evening. Oh, at 6. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a period here. There should be a period there. So this is another sentence. This is a new sentence. And the new sentence is in the evening, they watch TV or they watches TV. Oh, that just sounds bad saying that. They watch TV. So let's go ahead and read the whole paragraph about Kate's day. And I want you guys to just repeat after me. Kate is very busy. She's a wife, a mother, and a volunteer at the library. In the morning, she has breakfast with her husband. At 8:30, she takes the children to school. Her house is on the corner of 10th and Pine. The school is across from the post office. Kate volunteers at the library from 12 to 2. At 3:30, she gets her children from school. The family eats dinner at 6. In the evening, they watch TV. Okay? So that's it for this lesson. And let's continue in the next one. See you guys soon.